Canada, land of pristine beauty, friendly people, and a welcoming spirit. But this idyllic picture hides a harsher reality, one newcomer's face with a shiver winter. This is not the gentle dusting of snow from picture postcards. This is a season of brutal cold, unrelenting darkness and a constant battle against the elements. Temperatures plummet far below freezing, creating an environment that feels almost otherworldly. -20, -30, even -40 degrees Celsius are not uncommon in these harsh conditions. The cold is relentless, a constant presence that demands respect. The air itself bites, a physical assault that chills to the bone. Each breath feels like inhaling shards of ice, and every step is a battle against the elements. Exposed skin is at risk, vulnerable to the unforgiving cold. The wind cuts through even the thickest layers, making it feel like the cold is alive, seeking out any weakness. Frostbite becomes a real threat, turning fingers and toes numb, white, then painfully red. The damage can be severe, sometimes leading to permanent injury if not treated promptly. The cold seeps in, demanding layers upon layers of clothing, a constant struggle to stay warm. The cold penetrates everything, from the thickest coats to the sturdiest boots, leaving no one untouched. Cars struggle to start, their engines groaning in protest. Batteries die overnight, leaving drivers stranded and frustrated. The cold affects machinery just as much as it does people. Even staying indoors offers little respite, drafts sneaking through windows and doors. The warmth of a home is constantly under siege, with the cold finding every crack and crevice. Heating bills soar, adding financial strain to the physical discomfort. The cost of staying warm becomes a burden, a constant reminder of the cold's pervasive reach. The bite of the cold is felt in every aspect of life, a relentless force that shapes daily existence. Snow falls, not in gentle flurries but in relentless dumps. The sky seems to open up, releasing an unending cascade of white that blankets everything in sight. It piles up on roads, sidewalks, cars, burying the landscape in a thick white blanket. Driving becomes treacherous, with cars slipping and sliding on the icy roads. Visibility decreases to almost nothing, making every journey a perilous adventure. Shoveling becomes a daily chore, a heavy back-breaking necessity just to clear a path. Each morning, residents wake up to the daunting task of moving mountains of snow, only to find it replaced by more the next day. Schools and businesses close, bringing daily life to a standstill. The usual hustle and bustle of the city is replaced by an eerie silence as people hunker down, waiting for the storm to pass. The snow never seems to end. It falls continuously, day and night, creating an almost surreal atmosphere. The world outside becomes a snow globe shaken by an unseen hand. Just when one snowfall ends, another begins. The cycle feels endless, with no respite in sight. Each new layer of snow adds to the weight, both physically and mentally. The world becomes a monochrome landscape of white. The constant shoveling, a Sisyphean task. The once beautiful snow now feels like a burden, a never-ending chore that saps energy and spirit. The beauty of a winter wonderland quickly fades, replaced by a sense of being trapped, buried alive in an endless sea of white. The initial joy of the first snowfall is overshadowed by the relentless onslaught, leaving a feeling of isolation and entrapment. Days are short. The sun barely rises above the horizon, casting a pale light that struggles to break through the overcast sky. The sun becomes a fleeting memory, setting early in the afternoon, leaving the world in a dim twilight. Darkness descends early, casting long, eerie shadows over the snow-covered ground. The landscape transforms into a realm of shadows. In the far north, the sun disappears entirely for weeks on end, a phenomenon known as polar night. The world is plunged into an extended period of darkness, and this lack of sunlight takes a significant toll on the human body and mind. People feel perpetually tired, sluggish, their moods mirroring the perpetually gloomy skies. The absence of light affects our circadian rhythms, leading to seasonal affective disorder or SAD. This condition becomes more than just a term, it becomes a lived reality for many, as the darkness feels isolating. People retreat indoors, seeking refuge from the cold and the gloom, and social life dwindles. The once vibrant streets and neighborhoods become deserted. The vibrancy of summer, with its outdoor gatherings, festivals, and street parties, feels like a distant memory, a stark contrast to the present. Winter becomes a time of hibernation, a period of bundling up indoors, of waiting for the long months to pass, of enduring the seemingly endless nights. The hope for the return of light and warmth keeps us going as we navigate through the long night.